Hey guys, this is Ben from Soccer Daily, and today we've got a really nice pair of cleats. It is the newest edition of the Nike Mercurial Vapor IXs, specifically the Cristiano Ronaldo edition ones, in the dark obsidian and black colorway. So let's get right on ahead to this unboxing and review. When you open up the bag, you see a customary string bag from Nike. This one is black with this kind of blue turquoise Mercurial written on it in the signature font, and then on the other side, when you open it up, you see a big Nike logo with CR7 written up at the top there in that same color. So now let's get right on to the cleats. Now, these cleats really are, in my opinion, one of the nicest colorways that Nike has come out with on any of their cleats. It's a really nice print. You can definitely tell that they spent a lot of time going into this. There's really, even if you look really closely, there's no sort of pixelation at all, and you really can pick out all these little stars. It's a really cool design, and it's, you can look at this for hours and not get tired of it. So basically, the cleat feels like any of your other Mercurials. These are the Vapors, so it does have a carbon fiber bottom with this in matte black to complement it. The back studs are the same bright green that you see on the string bag, and they are hollow studs. And then the Nike swoosh over here is kind of this really nice, it's a little bit metallic, and it kind of catches the light when you shine it, just as the laces do on these little black dots that are on the laces. If you're playing like at night under stadium lights, they catch the light along with the swoosh and kind of reflect it back like a traffic vest. It looks really cool. It's not too bright, but it definitely makes you stand out a little bit. So if that's what you're looking for, it's another added bonus to these cleats. As all of the high-end Nike cleats do, these cleats feature ACC technology. And in my opinion, compared to some of the tape-down models of the Mercurial or really any of the other cleats, ACC really does help when the weather is wet after rain or snow, whatever it may be. ACC is definitely a nice thing to have. On the back here, you see Mercurial in that green color, again the same as the studs and the same on the string bag. And then on the other side, there is, of course, the CR7 logo. Now inside on the sole plate, you've got the same green as the studs, as the back, and it says designed to the exact specifications of Cristiano Ronaldo, and of course it has the number 6, signifying that this is his 6th signature release with Nike. So overall, this cleat is really designed for speed. That's why there are no stitching like you would see on the Tiempos or any kind of texture like on the CTR. So this is kind of for maybe the offensive midfielder or a forward if you're looking for a really fast cleat that is really good for shooting and really provides still a good touch on the ball despite its smooth leather grain synthetic upper. So now let's get into the on-feet portion of this review. Now here's a look at the CR7 Vapor IXs on feet. The one thing you'll notice right when you put these on is they are kind of a tight-fitting shoe, so if you have a wider foot, I wouldn't recommend these because they do have kind of a narrow fit. But if you have worn Vapors in the past, they really shouldn't be a problem. They fit just the same as all the other Vapors, and they, like the other Vapors, the synthetic upper is also pretty easy to break in, so you really don't have to worry about breaking them in that much, and that's the case with most modern cleats, but these are no exception. Like I said earlier in the view, the dots on the laces provide for a pretty cool reflection. I'm not sure if it's picking it up on camera, but in person you can definitely see it. They're kind of the same material that are on running shoes or like a traffic vest, so it's reflective, and you can definitely tell in person that they reflect. And basically the upper on these cleats is, again, really good for speed because it creates no friction with the ball. when you touch it, so you can get some really quick dribbles off of these. And overall, they're good for shooting because there's not too much obstruction when you're shooting, like stitching or textures like on the other Nike models. So again, I'd recommend these for a striker or just an offensive player because that's kind of what Nike had in mind when designing them. So if that's you and you don't have too much of a wide foot, I would definitely recommend these cleats because they, fit great like all other Mercurials, and they really do look amazing. So if you want to see a play test of these guys, go ahead and click the annotation that's up on the screen. It'll take you right there. But before you go, please drop a like. It'll really help us out. And leave me a comment, maybe if you have these, what do you think of them? I'd love to hear. And hit that subscribe button. And thanks for watching. See you next time.